Step into a lost world where the very ground trembles beneath the feet of giants. This is the Jurassic period, a primeval paradise of steaming swamps and towering conifers, where sunlight dapples through dense canopies onto the most spectacular creatures ever to walk the earth. But this serene landscape is a stage for an eternal struggle, a dramatic conflict between the gentle titans of the vegetation and the razor-sharp predators born to hunt them.
Polar bears are the largest carnivores, meat eaters, on land. Adult males can weigh over 1,500 pounds, 680 kilograms. Polar bear fur looks white, but it's actually transparent. Their skin underneath is black, which helps absorb heat from the sun. Polar bear babies, called cubs, are born in snow dens during winter and are about the size of a guinea pig when born.
Apatosaurus was a true giant. It could grow up to 75 to 90 feet, 23 to 27 meters long, and weigh an astonishing 20 to 35 tons, about the weight of 4 or 5 adult elephants. A tail like a whip. Its most formidable defensive weapon was its incredibly long tail. It didn't drag on the ground. Instead, it was held aloft. White tigers are extremely rare in the wild. Most white tigers alive today are in captivity, mainly bred for zoos or entertainment. White tigers in captivity are inbred to preserve the white coat. This often leads to genetic defects such as crossed eyes, cleft palates, scoliosis, and shortened limbs. White tigers are often larger than their orange counterparts. Rhinos are herbivores and eat only plants including grass, leaves, branches, and shrubs, sometimes eating over 100 pounds of food a day. Rhinos have poor eyesight and cannot see very far, but their hearing and sense of smell are extremely strong and help them stay alert. Rhinoceros comes from Greek words meaning nose horn, because all rhinos have 1 or 2 horns on their nose. Rhinos are herbivores and eat only plants including grass, leaves, branches, and shrubs. Allosaurus was not the absolute largest predator of its time, but it was by far the most common large theropod in the Morrison Formation. This suggests it played a role similar to a lion, a dominant social predator that hunted the abundant large herbivores like Stegosaurus and sauropods. For example, Apatosaurus, Diplodocus, unlike T. Rex, which had a bone-crushing bite. Allosaurus had a relatively light skull with a weaker bite force.
Tigers are the largest cats in the world. A male Siberian tiger can weigh over 600 pounds, 270 kilograms, and grow up to 10 feet, 3 meters, long with tail. Tigers are mostly nocturnal. Their eyes are specially adapted for night vision. They can see 6 times better than humans in the dark. Tigers are endangered due to poaching and habitat loss. Only around 4,000 tigers are left in the wild. Tigers love water and are excellent swimmers, unlike most cats.
Tyrannosaurus lived about 68-66 million years ago in the late Cretaceous period. Tyrannosaurus had the strongest bite of any land animal, about 12,000 pounds of force. Tyrannosaurus may have hunted alone, but sometimes fossils show groups together. Tyrannosaurus went extinct 66 million years ago when an asteroid hit Earth. Tyrannosaurus Sue is the biggest and most complete fossil ever found. Tyrannosaurus lived about 68-66 million years ago.
Cheetahs are the fastest animals on land. They can run up to 70 miles per hour, 113 kilometers per h in short bursts. Cheetahs have long legs, a slim body, and a long tail that acts like a rudder to help them turn quickly while chasing prey. Cheetahs can only run at full speed for about 20 to 30 seconds. After that, they need to rest. Running that fast takes a lot of energy. Cheetahs are endangered. There are only about 7,000 cheetahs left in the wild today. Mostly in Africa, cheetahs are the fastest animals on land. They can run up to 70 miles per hour.
Stegosaurus comes from the Greek words stegos, roof, and sauros, lizard, meaning roof lizard. This is because its discoverer, Othniel Charles Marsh, initially thought the large plates lay flat on its back, like roof tiles. Brain the size of a walnut, Stegosaurus had an incredibly small brain for its body size, weighing only about 70 to 80 grams, 2.8 ounces. This led to the famous, but inaccurate myth that it had two brains. Stegosaurus comes from the Greek words stegos. Crocodiles have been around for about 200 million years, making them one of the oldest surviving species from the age of the dinosaurs. Crocodiles have the strongest bite force of any animal, up to 3,700 pounds per square inch. CI. Crocodiles can see well at night and have special valves in their ears and nose to keep out water when submerged. Crocodiles have been around for about 200 million years, making them one of the oldest surviving species from the age of the dinosaurs. Crocodiles have the strongest bite force. Lions are carnivores and apex predators. They mainly eat large animals like zebras, wildebeest, and buffalo. Lions are classified as vulnerable by the IUCN due to habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and poaching. Lions are the only truly social cats. They live in groups called prides. A pride usually consists of related females, their offspring, and 1-3 adult males. Lions are carnivores and apex predators. They mainly eat large animals like zebras, wildebeest, and buffalo. While the frill was certainly useful for defense, its surface was highly vascularized, filled with blood vessels, indicating it might have been covered in a layer of keratin, the same protein that makes up our fingernails, bird beaks, and the sheaths of cattle horns. A canvas for display. This keratinous covering could have been brightly colored, patterned, or even used for visual signaling to other triceratops. It might have helped in attracting mates, establishing dominance, or recognizing other members of the same species. While the frill was certainly useful for defense, its surface was highly vascularized. predators born to hunt them. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and primitive blossoms, punctuated by the low, resonant calls of the mega-herbivores as they move like living mountains through their domain. On one side are the majestic herbivores, nature's magnificent engineers. The Stegosaurus, a plated fortress of a dinosaur,